So good evening, everyone. I just want to welcome everyone back to the new school year, 22-23 school year. Welcome everyone back. I hope that everybody had a nice summer, restful summer. It went really quick, but we're back now. And I just want to wish everybody a really good school year. And I'm not going to take up too much time because we'll just go right into the elections. So right now, it's September 12th, and the meeting of the CEC31 will come to order. This is the annual meeting. Again, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Aaron Bogad, and I'm the outgoing president of CEC31. So I'll be the chair or the president pro tem for this portion of the meeting, for the purposes of just electing our council officers. So as per our council bylaws, we do require that at our September meeting, we elect our council officers. So that we do have 5 officers: president, first vice president, we have second vice president, our recording secretary, and our treasurer. I'm just going to ask Jimmy if you could just take some notes for this meeting. Please, it's going to be recorded anyway, but if you could just take notes, and if we can just start with the roll call.
Yes, Aaron Bogad.
Aaron Bogad, present.
Lucia Catarla Boylan. Frank Merlino.
Present.
Venus Sang.
Present.
Teresa Sorelli.
Present.
Daniela Caputo.
Present.
Roxanne Mustafa.
She's not here yet. I don't see her.
Okay, sorry, the background. Sarah
Okay,
Blass.
I'll have a dog barking. I apologize as well in advance.
Sarah Blass.
I don't see her on either at this time.
Okay, Chantel Cabrera.
She's not on either at this time.
Okay, and Jimmy Desiderato present.
You're here.
I am.
Yes, thank goodness. Okay, so I just want to start off. So our first order of business before we do our elections, I just want to, and I'm sure that she'll be welcomed again later on at the business meeting and again at our calendar meeting. I want to welcome Daniela Caputo. She's a new member of our CEC31 Council. She was appointed by Borough President Vito Fasella. So Daniela, welcome. Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Looking forward to working with everyone.
Danielle, do you want to tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I'm an attorney in private practice. I'm also a hearing officer with Oath for the last 13 years. And I have a 13-year-old son who's a student in middle school on Staten Island.
Thanks so much. It's so wonderful to have you aboard.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so the first order of business is to elect, well, we don't have to elect a chair pro tem. I'm the highest ranking officer and I'm coming back, so I can handle and start the elections for us. So the first office that we're going to take nominations for, we'll vote on the other officers after we vote for president. So the first officer that we will vote for is for the office of president of CEC31. So are there any nominations for president CEC31? I would like to know.
Aaron, just really quickly, I just want to reflect the record. Jimmy, show that Sarah Blass is here. She is present currently.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so I will start off the nominations and I'll nominate Lucia Catarla Boylan for president.
Thank you, Aaron. That's so kind.
It has been my...
I would like to second that nomination.
Thank you, Sarah. I accept the nomination, guys. Thank you so much.
Myself as well.
Oh, thanks, Jimmy.
You have a lot of seconds. We only need 1 second, so I'll take the first one. Okay, Jimmy, write down the names. So Any
Sorry,
other
I'm used to
nominations?
seconds. That's my problem.
Any other nominations for president? I'll ask 3 times. It's the customary way. So the third and final time, I will ask, does anybody else want to nominate someone or nominate themselves for president CEC 31? Okay, with that, nominations are closed for president of CEC 31. And I would like to congratulate Lucia Curtola Boylan and Jimmy being the recording secretary for tonight for this portion of the meeting. Would you please place 1 vote for Lucia?
Yes. So we go do a roll or you just,
Oh, actually, we do need, I'm
Yeah,
sorry, she's running. We still need a roll call. Yes, do the
Right.
roll call. I
all right.
apologize.
That's
And
okay.
before you start, I see that Chantel, I believe Chantel is here.
She is. I just saw her.
I've seen
Okay,
that
so
as well.
I thought I saw her as well. So if we can just add that to the record as well.
Got it.
Okay.
All right. So
go with the roll call.
Aaron Bogad,
Aaron Bogad, yes. Felicia Curtola Boylan for president.
Frank Merlino,
Frank Marino, yes.
sorry. Lena
Frank
Sang,
Yes.
sorry. Teresa Sorelli,
Absolutely, yes.
Daniela Caputo,
Yes.
We got to keep going.
Yeah, I think Jimmy's stuck.
Jimmy stuck.
I think I lost you there. You guys with me?
Yeah, Daniela Caputo.
Sorry about that.
Daniela Caputo was the last one that you had.
Okay, sorry. So, okay, that was the yes, right?
Jimmy, you may have to shut your
Um,
camera off.
Roxanne Mustafa. Oh, she's not here, right? Yet.
I'm not present.
Is that better?
Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah, much better. Okay, so after Daniela, just
Good.
continue after that. Yes.
Sorry about that.
okay.
Jimmy Desiderato votes yes. Sarah Blas.
Yes.
Okay, and Chantel Cabrera
An enthusiastic yes.
and Lucia. Do you
I
accept?
do. I accept and vote for myself. Yes. Thank you guys so much. I'm so honored to be your president. I'm really excited to move us into the next chapter of CEC 31 for our 2022-23 school year. And I can't wait to see all of the amazing things that we're going to do together as a team. I couldn't be happier to be selected to be in this position with all of you. And I am nothing without all of you. And my goal is just to maximize all of your many talents and gifts and make this the best CEC that reaches out to our community as possible and continue the beautiful legacy that Aaron and all our previous CEC presidents have left behind. I'm super honored. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Lucia. And congratulations, best of luck. And I want to thank everybody for the past 3 years, actually, that I've been president of CEC. It was an honor. It's always an honor and a privilege to hold that position and to represent our parents and our community. So I want to thank everybody so much for the support and for everything that they've done. And with that, I will step down now as President Pro Tem, and I will let Lucia take over as our newly elected president to run the meeting.
Thank you. I just need the script, Aaron. I don't think I have the script. And I just want to say thank you so much to Aaron. Aaron, we love you so much and you've done so much for us and we're so privileged to have you in our community. Thank you for all of your years of leadership. Thank you for always putting the best step in front of me to follow. I'm really so lucky to have served under you. So thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thank you. And I could not have done it without everybody, without everybody's help. And I just sent you the script. You should get it any second. But I want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart again for everything that they've done. You made it as you made it easy, and as difficult as it was through the last couple of years with COVID and the changes and everything that we've been dealing with, made it bearable and a lot easier. And we've done a lot of good stuff. We've come up with a lot of really good resolutions with the limitations that are placed on us. Of course, we're not a policy-making body. We're just the voice of our parents, and we've done that. We've been the voice as much as we, as much as we could possibly. So thank you all so much. And Lucia, did you get it? Can't hear you.
I was gonna say, let me unmute. Yes, I definitely got it.
Cool.
Okay, I'm pulling it up now.
It's basically just reading the third
Yeah.
page again, over and over.
Exactly what we just did over and over and over again. Okay, so our next position that we're going to be running for is the election of our first vice president. And I will ask if there are any nominees for our first vice president.
I would like to nominate Jimmy.
Do I have a second for Jimmy's nomination?
I second that
Like to
nomination.
second. Oh, she beat me to it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I gladly accept that nomination. Thank you.
Thank you, Jimmy. I was going to place a nomination for Aaron Bogad for first vice president. Do I have a second for that nomination?
I can second that one.
Thank you, Teresa.
I
Aaron,
was trying to unmute.
I was going to say, would you like
I was
to-
trying to unmute. I will let Jimmy take the reins on that one for now.
Wonderful. Jimmy, do you accept the nomination?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Wonderful. I'm so excited to have you. Let us take a roll call vote, please, for Jimmy Desiderato as first vice president.
Well, you should ask 2 more times.
Oh, I have to. Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. I forgot. Sorry, guys.
Really, 1 more time.
My kid distracted me. Forgive me. Anyone else for the nomination of first vice president? Going once. Going twice. And at the time of 6:24, we're now closing the nominations for first vice president. Let us take a roll call vote for Jimmy Desiderato. Jimmy, take it away.
Aaron Bogad. Aaron Bogad.
Aaron, you're muted.
I keep hitting that button. I apologize. Aaron Bogad, yes. To Jimmy Desiderato, first vice president.
Thank you. Lucia Cotarlo Boylan.
I wholeheartedly vote yes.
Thank you. Frank Marino.
I vote yes.
Venus Sang.
Vote yes.
Teresa Sorelli.
Yes.
Thank you. Daniela Caputo.
Yes.
Sarah Blass.
I vote yes.
Thank you. And Chantel Cabrera.
Yes.
And Jimmy Desiderato votes yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. It'll be an honor to work with Lucia and everybody to continue the great work that Aaron has done. And I just want to take the opportunity to thank Aaron for everything he's done. It's amazing to work with you, and you have helped me grow in this in the CEC, also the PTA world, but on the CEC world. So it's just an honor. So thank you all very much.
Congratulations, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Congrats,
Thank you.
Jimmy.
Okay, now we'll hold our nominations for our office of second vice president.
I
was going to say, do I have any nominees for the office of second vice president?
nominate Aaron Bogad.
I second that nomination.
I'll accept that. I accept.
Thank you so much, Aaron. Are there any other nominations for second vice president? please feel free to nominate yourself or nominate someone else on the CEC if you think they would be interested in that position. One more time, any nominations for second vice president? And for a final time, any nominations for second vice president? At the time of 6:27, nominations for second vice president are now closed. Can I take a roll call vote? Jimmy, take it away again.
Absolutely. Aaron Bogad? You vote yes
Aaron
for yourself.
Bogad. Aaron Bogad, yes.
Lucia Catarla Boylan?
I vote yes.
Frank Marino?
I vote yes.
Venus Sang?
I vote yes.
Teresa Sorelli?
Yes.
Daniela Caputo?
Yes.
Jimmy DeSiderato votes yes. Sarah Blas?
Yes.
And Chantel Cabrera?
Yes.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Moving on to our next position. We are opening offices for, I'm sorry, Aaron, just correct me if it's treasurer or is it recording secretary first?
Either or. We could do
Let's do
treasurer.
Yeah, let's do treasurer first. So I would love to accept some nominations for somebody for the office of treasurer. If you feel you might be intimidated by this position, please do not. There's many things that we can help you with. It's not as complicated as it seems. It's mostly just budget lines and approvals for our volunteer sheets. So are there any nominations for the office of treasurer?
I'll nominate Frank Marino.
Do I have a second for that nomination, please?
A second.
Wonderful. Frank, do you accept that nomination?
I do accept.
Wonderful. I'm going to ask again if there's any nominations for the office of treasurer. If you would like to nominate yourself or someone else on the council, please do so now. And one more time, any nominations for the office of treasurer? At the time of 6:30, the nominations for treasurer are now closed, and we'll take a roll call vote. Jimmy, you're up.
Sure. Aaron Bogad?
Aaron Bogad, yes.
Teresa Catarla Boylan?
Yes, I vote yes.
Frank Marino? You vote yes for yourself.
I vote yes.
Venus Sang?
Yes.
Teresa Sorelli?
Yes.
Daniela Caputo?
Yes.
Jimmy DeSiderato votes yes. Sarah Blas?
Yes.
Chantel Cabrera?
Yes.
Thank you. All yours, Lucia.
Our next officer position is for recording secretary, a position I know that Jimmy is desperately ready to relinquish. So I will not mince the truth here. As we currently do not have an AA, this position is currently slightly more demanding than usual. However,
You muted yourself. It was
Muted.
so, it was
Sorry, I
so
just got
demanding,
muted.
you muted yourself.
yes, I know that's how demanding it is.
You muted.
We have a new feature with our website that's going to allow you to be able to submit the minutes virtually. So if anyone is interested in the office of recording secretary, please do not hesitate and let us know now.
I will nominate Venus.
I
Do I have
second
a
the
second
nomination.
for that nomination? Perfect. Thank you, Jimmy.
I second that.
Venus, you have about 3 seconds already, or 4 seconds.
Thank you. I'll accept the nomination. Thanks,
Basically,
Jimmy.
I just want to clarify what Lucia said. Basically, it's just the new feature on the website. The videos will be easier to access. So until we do find an administrative assistant in AA, it's really just watching the videos and just transcribing, not word for word, just the general topics. So that's what the video archive is for. So Jimmy did a great job. He actually did more. He did it really detailed. It's just the general topics. Jimmy did a great job. Thank you. I had to say that.
I appreciate that. That was just the OCD, but that's fine. Thank you. I'll do a roll call vote, right?
Yes, please. I
Okay.
actually have to wait. I have to
Oh, sorry.
announce it first.
Yes,
That's okay,
yes.
Jimmy. Are there any other nominations for the role of recording secretary? Please do so now. And once again, I'm going to ask for any nominations for recording. Please just let me know now if anyone would like to nominate themselves or someone else. And since I hear no nominations, I would like to close the office for recording secretary at 6:33. Jimmy, you can take the roll call vote. I can't talk. Vote. God.
Gotcha. Aaron Bogad,
Aaron Bogad, yes, for Venus.
Lucia Catarla Boylan,
Absolutely yes for Venus.
Frank Marino,
Frank Marino, yes.
Venus Sang.
Yes.
All right. Teresa Sorelli,
Yes.
Daniela Caputo,
Yes.
Jimmy DeSiderato votes yes. Sarah Blass
Absolutely.
and Chantel Cabrera.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, Lucia.
No problem. Thank you guys so much. We do have the office of parliamentarian. I don't know if we necessarily need
So-
to run.
it's
That's not a
appointed.
voted one. That's appointed.
Yeah, that you can
so-
decide.
We will discuss parliamentarian, I guess, at our next meeting. That works for everybody else. Yes. All right, let me put up the rest of my script and I think we're done. Congratulations to all of our officers. You have now been elected to serve as the council officers for the 2022-2023 school year. And now I would like to adjourn our annual meeting. Do I have a motion to adjourn, please?
I make a motion.
Actually, do I have a second for that motion? Not bad. We started late and finished at 6:35. This is exciting news, people. Exciting news.
This is a first for us.
Yeah, congratulations. Our annual meeting has now come to a close. I'm going to give everybody, what do you think? Everybody like 5 minutes sound okay? Yeah, like 5. We'll come back and we'll do our business meeting that is on the calendar scheduled for 6:30. I thank you all of our audience members who are patiently waiting. Please just hold tight. Thank you so much, Aaron. And Jimmy, I'd love you to take a roll call vote of who is here and present.
Yes, sorry. Aaron Bogad,
Aaron Boget, present.
Lucia Catarla Boylan,
Present.
Frank Marino, sorry. Frank, you there?
Frank is here. He's just muted and camera's off, but I could see him in the room.
Okay. Venus Sang,
Here, present.
Venus. Teresa Sorelli,
Here.
Daniela Caputo,
Present.
Jimmy DeSiderato's present. Sarah Blass,
Present.
Chantel Cabrera,
Present.
Roxanne Mustafa. Did she get in yet or here?
So I just want to let you know that Roxanne reached out to me. She's sending an email. Unfortunately, she has a conflict and is not able to attend tonight's meeting.
Okay, duly noted. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And that's everyone, yes?
Yes, ma'am. That's everybody.
Wonderful. Okay, so I would be remiss if I started off our first calendar school year if I didn't acknowledge the really sad tragedy that happened just only yesterday. We lost one of our dads as part of our PS45 community. So I'd love to do a moment of silence for Officer Anthony Barbaro and his family, his lovely 4 children, and his wife. We are so sad to lose him. He is a testament to what a good man stands for, and he is an active member in our community as well with Little League. His children will miss him. His family will miss him. His Little Leaguers will miss him. And so I just want to take a moment of silence if we could for that. Thank you guys so much for taking that moment with me. If we're all set, then I would like to begin our business meeting. Just gonna take 2 seconds here, guys. I'm sorry, I'm just switching through screens. My screen. Hang on 1 second, guys. I'm so sorry. I wanted just to share our community norms with everyone. Sorry, guys. There's a lot going on at my house, clearly, as well, at the same time. I apologize. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm having difficulty sharing the document, so please forgive me. I'm trying to pull it up from my drive.
Lucia, I have it. I'll pull it up now.
Thank you so much, Aaron. I really appreciate it. I think I finally
You
have
got
it, but it's giving me a bit of an issue.
I got it. It's coming up on my screen now.
Great.
I'll share it in 2 seconds.
No worries. Thank you so much. Since this is the start of a new school year, I just wanted to touch base and let everybody that's in the audience know what our role on the CEC is. On this council are liaisons that are direct relationships to the schools within our community. And it is our job to serve the community and figure out what issues and concerns each of our schools has. We bring them to the table and we discuss those at our business meeting. We discuss DOE policy, and we look forward to providing input to the district on both our newly appointed parent coordinators, as well as different issues within the district itself. These are our codes of meeting conduct. This is a safe space for our members, our community, and our guests. Everyone is welcome, and we value each individual and their opportunity to be here. Respect, we're creating a space of mutual respect. We respect and hear all opinions, and in turn ask the same from our community. Each person is entitled to their opinions, and we are all free to respectfully disagree. Active listening, we're creating a space to hear information, issues, and concerns, and we ask that you're mindful in the space by holding interruptions and keeping crosstalk to a minimum. Responsibility, we're creating a shared space, and we all have a stake in maintaining it. Our members and our communities must partner together to maintain these meeting norms in order to have an effective and meaningful exchange. There's a structure of commenting and participation. Our chat feature will be enabled and disabled throughout our meeting, and we will obviously allow our audience members to know when that is occurring. When disabled, it is to allow members in the community to successfully engage in active listening. We respect and value community feedback and will always re-enable the chat feature. This is an opportunity there is an opportunity to sign up and speak after registering at our meeting. And again, during the meeting from 7 o'clock to 7:15, this is during our calendar meeting. The sign up will close at that time and no additional speakers will be added, as we're being mindful and respectful of the time people have dedicated in order to participate in our meeting. Our goal is always to glean as much feedback from the community as possible. And we ask when public speaking or commenting in the chat, be concise, be respectful, no personal agenda. And at the end of our meeting, each registered speaker will be allowed 2 minutes for public comment. Anyone who is unable to comply with our codes of conduct will be removed from the meeting by our parliamentarian once they are chosen. And please direct any questions to our cec31@schools.nyc.gov. If someone could please just put that email address in our chat. That address is really important for you to reach out in our community to let us know of your issues and concerns at a specific school, and we'll be able to guide you in the best direction possible in order to resolve your issue. We'll post a community feedback survey at the end of our meeting in an effort to provide additional opportunities for community building and outreach. Thank you guys for your patience, and I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so as we pull up our agenda for today's meeting, we are going to go right to our president's report, which is now me. I'm going to touch base with Aaron though quickly to see if there's anything specific he would like to share as our outgoing president first. Aaron, any outgoing president information you would like to share first?
I don't, just to thank everybody for everything for the past couple of years, to welcome and thank Daniela Caputo. She's our new CEC member and appointee from Borough President Vito Fusella's office. So Daniela Caputo is on. I don't have anything special, so up to you. I just wanted to thank everybody and welcome Daniela as well.
Thanks so much, Aaron. Okay, so we kicked off our school year. It's been successful so far. A lot of our schools welcomed our students back with open arms and fun music and lots of wonderful initiatives as they came into the building. It's been so lovely to see all of our first day of school photos back. I'm going to save all of the other information towards our calendar meeting, and we can move forward in our meeting with any reports from our members. I have some things to share, but I'll let you guys head first. Is there anybody that'd like to share anything?
I don't have anything to share as far as committee goes, but I just wanted to once again thank Aaron for all the work that he did. It was really, a pleasure having you here. And you're not going anywhere. You're still with us. So, but I just want to say again how appreciative of everything that you've done and continue to do for the school community across the board. So, just thank you very much. That's all.
Thanks, Jimmy, and thank you again, Aaron. I just wanted to share a couple of different things that are topics that are going to be of interest as we head into our school year. We have different committees on our council that are specifically designed to tackle issues within the community. These are regarding school construction, safety, resolutions, health and wellness, technology, so many more. And you can find all that information available on our website, which is www.cec31.org. Please visit there for more information. Again, you can find on that website all of our different school liaisons and the specific school, the liaison council member that is direct to your particular school. You'll find some information pertinent to the district and even to our local political officials that can help guide you in the right way of getting your answers resolved. As we talk about business for the CEC, right now there's a couple different things that have happened. Governor Hochul has recently signed into law our smaller class sizes. So we have within 6 years to work on reducing our class sizes. I believe K through 3 is 20 students per class, and then it goes upwards from there. 3rd through 5th, I believe, is 23, and then from 6th through middle school, I believe, is max of 25 or 28. I'm so sorry. I just have to pull it up in front of me. So a couple of resolutions that I would like to address as a CEC as we go forward. Obviously, our Staten Island schools, unfortunately, we have many of them that are currently operating at overcapacity. And so perhaps as a council, we'd like to work towards a resolution that helps these schools figure out how to meet the smaller class size requirements that are going to be coming up in the year. I know the district will be working on this as well, but it's something that maybe we could provide some input and impact on as a CEC. In addition to that, we're looking at resolutions on the Gifted and Talented program. We recently expanded our G&T program in Staten Island to include another school. I know the community drive right now is asking for more G&T schools, and I believe that there are ways that we can do that that are both effective and increase accessibility for students of all across Staten Island. It shouldn't just be in certain capacities. So there's some resolutions we can look at for G&T that I would discuss. We desperately are in need of a resolution on safety. Our previous CEC, I believe back in 2016, passed a resolution on safety. And I think that that resolution it's possible that it's time to retweak that resolution to include some instances of social justice and some programming that will create better partnerships with police in our community. And in addition, provide the safety that everyone is really looking forward to for their students at school. We all want our children to be safe. I know that it's the district's top priority, as well as our parents, that our children go to school safe every day. And so I want everyone to know that the CEC is really working towards making that happen. We've been partnering with the district and with the DA's office. And so we'll continue that work. And I think a resolution will be forthcoming on those safety measures as well. Let's see, anything else I want to talk about? We recently had a mayor's town hall. This was a wonderful opportunity. Jimmy was present, as well as Chantal Cabrera. Jimmy and Chantal, if you guys could just take a few minutes and talk about what that experience was like for you and how we engaged the community regarding CEC's concerns at the mayor's town hall for safety over the summer.
Sure. Excuse me, I am driving, so if you hear me go in and out, I apologize. We were invited as community leaders and parent leaders to attend the mayoral town hall. It really was kind of a World Cafe style event where different tables were facilitated by mayoral staff, and I believe different appointed or elected individuals to the administration were also facilitating the conversation. I happened to have the pleasure of sitting with Lucia, and we were able to bring up a lot of issues related to idle time in our youth lives. I had previous knowledge as a social worker to a pilot program in Brownsville, which is an NYPD youth center that we advocated for and would like more information to bring to Staten Island. We are great believers that if we fill time for our youth with constructive activities, that a lot of the things that we are worried about could be remedied and mitigated. So it was really empowering to give our opinion of something constructive that is measurable and that exists already, and that should be in every borough. So Lucia and I plan to follow up on that very, very adamantly, and I cannot wait to do that. And then I had the pleasure of seeing Jimmy from afar.
Yes, I'm sorry we didn't get to connect.
I know.
Just to give everybody a background about how it was structured. So there was probably about 18 to 19 tables. I would say maybe about 15 people at each table, maybe less. And there was a Department of Education representative there, police department representation, the mayor's office, and I think there was like a facilitator. So we had to come across in a round table. People wanted to speak about, you had to come up with one question to ask the mayor. So of course, what was mine? Always safety, and unfortunately it was not picked, which is fine, but I thought it was a great format. I thought the mayor was very good as far as interaction goes. I thought he was very honest and forthcoming. But it was kind of eye-opening to me at the end, knowing that there was probably about maybe like 200 people there, give or take. and there wasn't not one school safety question asked. So I think it just comes back to what we always try to, go back to, is like, okay, let's get to work, because that means that, it's not on a priority list of, it's on our priority list and parents' priority list, but it's not so much the whole community. It kind of opened my eyes a little bit that, we need to branch out there and maybe, and let people know that, school safety is an issue. You know what I mean? For a room that big and have that many people and not to have it come up. I'm not saying it wasn't a concern of people's, but it wasn't, the highlight, but then of course, I wiggled my, 5-foot frame in there to get to see the mayor myself. And so I got to meet him and ask him some questions, and actually his staff reached out to me, and hopefully we could set up some sort of meeting with the CEC with him and discuss some issues. So that was really cool. So that was a good takeaway for me.
Thank you guys so much. It was truly an eye-opening experience. It was a great opportunity to really connect with the mayor's office. And again, see all of the different representatives of community organizations, from mental health to actual physical health to NYPD and our education system, social workers. It was really lovely. And we look forward to maybe as a CEC possibly workshopping something similar like that in the future. So everybody keep your eyes open. I'm excited to work with the team to figure out more stuff as we go. And I'm just going to ask right now if there's any other CEC members that have anything that they'd like to discuss. I have one school issue. If anybody knows of any school issues that they'd like to put up for the public to learn about, we'd love to hear from you now.
Sure, I'll just jump in really.
Go for it, Sarah. You're all yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Jimmy. Just really quickly, I just wanted to talk about attending an amazing reading and resource program that was led by Robert Perkins and Dr. Marion Wilson over the summer at the Center for Family Life Center on Staten Island. And it was just so amazing to see all of the free resources, both in person, tangibly with books, but also some of the resources available via the internet and different softwares that is available for free. Both of them were so amazing at connecting with so many parents. It was such a great breakfast. The coffee and the muffins were great too. Got to throw that in there. No, but seriously, and the attention to accessibility, I was so proud to see. There were translators. There were things that you could get in a large print font, et cetera, et cetera. And so I just wanted to shout out Dr. Marion Wilson and also Robert Perkins for, continuing to have, that's one of many. So if this is a resource that you want to see close to your school, please reach out to the CEC. This is one of the reasons why we're here, to be able to replicate things that we know that works. So thank you. I'll pass it back to you, Lucia.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Anyone else like to share something from the community?
I would actually like to bring up some. Oh, Jimmy, go ahead.
No, Frank, you go. It's okay.
It's all good. Go ahead, go.
Okay. Over the course of the summer, 2 or 3 separate parents, one from an intermediate school and 2 from an elementary school, came to me about pretty much the exact same topic, that during the course of the year, and nobody knows if this is like fallout from COVID and whatnot, from people having it, but there's been these instances that were not seen in previous years of children going to gym class and coming back from gym and having these asthmatic-like symptoms meanwhile, when they don't have asthma at all. And in each of the 3 schools, neither of the gymnasiums have air conditioning. And I don't know if that's necessarily in our purview to bring up and whatnot, but I thought, considering that we're seeing, a small statistic of these health instances, I felt it was my responsibility just to bring it up, that, at least 3 parents have spoke to me about their kids going to gym, and then there being no air conditioning in the gym, and then there being labor breathing for a period or 2 after that. So I just wanted to bring it up and make it known. And, I'm not sure if you can look into it or what can be done, but I just wanted to put it out there.
Thank you so much, Frank. That's really important to share. And yes, we can absolutely loop in facilities for that. And the district will help us sort that out. So just make sure we have the information. We can talk offline and make sure that information gets sent appropriately, and we'll get it handled.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I'm sure we'll be right on top of it.
Okay.
Lucia, do you mind if I hop in with 2 sentences?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Frank, thank you so much for bringing that to the forefront. Even if it's not asthma rates are very, very high, especially on the North Shore of Staten Island. It's the #1 reason why children are absent from school. I'm going to throw in an amazing nonprofit organization, the only public health nonprofit on Staten Island, SIPCW. They have a child wellness initiative that connects families to free asthma assessments and really helping the built environment, reducing asthma triggers, as well as helping to integrate those asthma forms that we see that are not filled out in schools. So I'll throw that in the chat. And Frank, thank you for bringing that up, because it really does impact so many students across the entire district.
That's really great. I'm actually going to take that information down and I'm going to pass that back to the parents, and then I'll be speaking to you guys. And if we could get any more information and whatnot, we'll pass that up the chain.
Wonderful. Thank you guys so much. Thanks, Sarah, for adding that in. Jimmy, I believe it's you.
No, thank you. I just wanted to follow up on something that we talked about throughout the year, which was co-located schools.
Yeah.
So I did bring up, I had the pleasure to meet with the borough president a couple of weeks ago. And we did bring that up, and that's something that we're working with his team too. And we also mentioned it when we met with Dr. Wilson also. It's something that we're going to, I just wanted to just say, we hear you, and we're still working on, on it and trying to get in. I know we had a resolution for it, but we're trying to, it's not forgotten. So we're working with it.
Not at all. And for everybody that's on the call right now, please know that Jimmy Desiderato is our current IEP rep for the CEC. So regarding issues of special education, please feel free to reach out as well. Any questions that you have, please feel free to send them into CEC31.schools.nyc.gov, and we'll be able to handle that as well. Yes, so our resolution on co-location and collaboration is still pushing through its circles. We've circulated that to the Citywide Council for Special Education. They'll be partnering with us in trying to work on possibly changing the structure of how things work on PTAs and SLTs. This is our ultimate goal, is to create a collaboration where our PTAs and SLTs can work together at co-located schools to help better facilitate community need for our students of special needs to work with their normative peers. This is really near and dear to my heart as the previous IEP representative. And I know Jimmy and Sarah are both staunch advocates, and our committee will work diligently to ensure that it doesn't just stop at a resolution, but actually comes up with some palpable action plan within our schools. The district is completely on board, and we've had great support from Dr. Deanna. So thank you to the district for that support, and we look forward to see what the upcoming school year brings us. The only other issue I have is that I recently was able to visit our new located schools at 45 Waverly Place. And one of our principals is currently at PS 84. He's currently lacking an after-school program. I'm working with the borough president's office, one of his representatives for education, Laura Timoney. I believe she's here. Laura, if you want to say hey, give us a little shout out. Hi, Laura. Our connection to the BP president's office is wonderful, and we would be lost without Laura Timoney. So Laura, thank you so much. We're going to be working on trying to gather some funds for an after-school program. And I think that is everything. If anybody else has anything else they'd like to share, please let me know now. Last call, friends. Again, everyone check the chat. There's lots of resources and links for our audience members inside of there. And I would like to see if there's a motion to adjourn our business meeting.
I'd like to make a motion.
Do I have a second?
I'd like to second that motion.
Woohoo! I got 2 seconds, Teresa and Sarah. Thank you guys so much. I would like to adjourn, and we'll have just a brief pause while we collect ourselves for our calendar meeting. Again, this will be the chance for our members to participate. We'll have a sign-up sheet for speaking if you would like. There'll be a feedback form. And again, we look forward to our state of the district from our superintendent, Dr. Wilson. So thank you guys. Hang tight. I'm going to give it about 3 minutes if that's okay with everybody, so that way we don't run too far over. 3 minutes sound good? Calendar school. Okay, let's try that again. Start again. Welcome, everybody. My name is Lucia Curatola Boylan, and I am the currently elected president of CEC31, and I'd like to welcome you to our calendar meeting, the first calendar meeting of our 2022-2023 school year. And I'd like to begin that with a roll call vote, please. Vote, roll call, just roll call. Sorry, Jimmy. Jeez.
That's okay. You're good. Aaron Bogad,
Aaron Bogad, present.
Lucia Catarla Boylan,
Present.
Frank Merlino.
Frank Marino present.
Why do I keep saying Merlino? I'm sorry about that. Venus Sang,
Present.
Teresa Sorelli,
Present.
Daniela Caputo,
Present.
Jimmy DeSiderato's present. Sarah Blass,
Sarah Blass is present.
Chantel Cabrera, Chantel still on?
I'm sorry, I'm having audio issues today. Do I hear my name?
You're good. Yes,
You're good.
you're good. Roxanne is still absent, correct? Okay.
She's absent for this meeting, and we'll vote next. We'll vote next month on whether the absence is excused or not.
You got it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jimmy. Okay, just to let everybody know, again, this is our calendar meeting. There is an opportunity for our community members to sign up to speak. I'm going to place that information in the chat. That option will be open for the next 15 minutes or so. So if you feel so inclined to speak at this evening's meeting, you'll have 2 minutes to speak at the end of our, at the close of our meeting. So please fill out the link that's there. And for those of you that signed up previously, when you registered for the meeting, you'll be first on that list. And then we'll move to anyone that signs up during our calendar meeting. Next on our agenda is the approval of our August meeting minutes. At this time right now, there's a delay in our meeting minutes. And so I would like to make a motion to move towards voting on approval next month, if that's okay with our members.
I'll second it.
Thank you. And can we just take a vote on whether or not we can approve at next month's meeting?
Sure, Aaron Bogad.
Aaron Bogad, yes.
Lucia Catarla Boylan,
I vote yes.
Frank Marino,
Frank Marino, yes.
Venus Sang,
Yes.
Teresa Sorelli,
Oh, you're muted, Teresa. No worries.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Yes.
no, all good, no worries. Daniela Caputo,
Yes.
Jimmy DeSiderато, yes. Sarah Blass,
Yes.
Chantel Cabrera.
Yes.
Okay, you're good to go. You're muted, Lucia.
God,
Excuse
that
me.
mute button. Every time I switch the screen, I admit somebody and then it mutes me. I just wanted to say welcome back to everybody who's joining us. We're so happy that you could meet us for our first meeting of the year. We look forward to serving our community. Again, just to let everybody know, our CEC Council is here to support our school communities, our parents and students by helping improve their lives via school policy and via actual resolutions to issues and concerns within our school buildings. Every single school on Staten Island that is pre-K through 8, K through 8, excuse me, K through 8, currently has a CEC liaison member that is their direct link towards solving issues and concerns within their schools. Our members are striving this year to make contact with their school communities by attending PTA and SLT meetings. We would like everyone in the community to know that we're ready to workshop any issues or concerns or events that are of interest to you. And that in order to do so, all you have to do is reach out to us at www.cec31.org, sign up for our mailing list. And again, email us at cec31.schools.nyc.gov. And if one of our team members could be so kind as to drop that in the chat for everybody, so they'll have links to click, I would be so appreciative. I again am Lucia Kiritola Boylan, your CEC president for this 2022-2023 school year. And I would like to move to our next item on our agenda, which is approving our budget. Aaron, would you be able to share that budget on the screen?
Sure.
Thank you so much. So our budget as a CEC is a living and breathing document. And I'd just like to remind our council members right now that this is not the final edition of our budget. And as the need arises, we have the ability to edit and move line items in order to compensate for something else we might need more of. Our meetings are currently remote, but with the there's no future extension in sight right now of open meetings laws being held remotely. We are likely to be back in person next month. And so we may need to, re-itemize where our food bill is at that point if we go back to in person. So if our members could just look over the budget for a few minutes. Again, Aaron was kind enough to let us know that there was only one small change made to the budget. We took some money from our P card line, $20, and we transferred that money over to our website in order to better facilitate our live stream video recordings to be placed on our website. So that,
it'll be uploaded.
Yeah, it'll be uploaded so that our community can click on those links and actually watch the video. It's like our own personal YouTube channel, sort of. And if any members have a question about our budget, please feel free to raise your hand and let us know. And if there are no questions from our council members, I'd just like to move if there's any questions regarding the budget from our community members. Please feel free to raise your hand and we can call on you from the participant list. Again, the questions would be related to budget only.
And the resolution for the budget should be up there. I don't know if you see it.
Yeah, we see
You
it.
do have a raised hand.
Call on Rebecca right now in just a minute.
Oh, okay.
I was just wondering, how do you guys get the funding for the CEC?
So our CEC funding is provided by the DOE itself. Each council across the city, that's in Bronx, Manhattan, Queens, and Staten Island, and Brooklyn, are all allotted a budget at the beginning of the school year. And again, our funds are in order to facilitate these meetings and to disperse information to the community regarding DOE policy and activities within their schools. Again, issues and concerns within their schools. We're parent advocates. And so as part of that, the budget is provided by DOE in order for us to be able to be the best parent leaders and advocates that we can for our schools in the district.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. And if there's no other questions, then I'd love to make a motion to pass our budget.
I'll make a
I
motion.
second that motion.
Thank you. I'll have a motion and Venus can be a second for that motion. And we can move to a roll call vote on our budget. Jimmy, please take it away.
Sure. Aaron Bogad,
Aaron Bogad, yes.
Lucia Catarla Boylan,
I vote yes. Sorry, I thought I was muted.
that's all right. Frank Marino,
Frank Marino, yes.
Venus Sang,
I vote yes.
Teresa Sorelli,
I vote yes also.
Daniela Caputo,
Yes.
Jimmy DeSiderato votes yes. Sarah Blass,
Sarah Blas votes yes.
thank you. Chantel Cabrera,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you so much, Jimmy. And so now with a unanimous vote, our budget for the 2022-2023 school year passes. Again, just a reminder that this is a living document and we can make changes to it as we go forward through the school year. And now for probably one of the most important things of our calendar meeting, I would like to introduce everybody to our wonderful superintendent, Dr. Marion Wilson. Dr. Wilson, if you could please provide us with the superintendent report, we would be so grateful.
I'm sorry, we just should approve the resolution just as a formality for the budget.
Sure. I thought we were doing that next month. I'm so sorry, Aaron.
No,
Yes.
we have to submit that with,
Yes, with our budget
with the
line.
budget.
Dr. Wilson, please forgive me. Let's put it on pause just for a
Sorry,
second.
Dr. Wilson.
It is fine, guys. Thank you.
So let's just take a look at that resolution one more time. Jimmy, as our recording, oh no, we don't have a, Venus, you are our recording secretary
Venus.
now. Venus, you are on. You get to read our resolution out loud for the community regarding our budget. And can you please place it up on the screen for her again, please?
It should be up there. It's not up there anymore?
Oh,
No, it's there.
Oh,
It's there.
I see it. I see it.
Okay. Whew, scared me.
No, my bad. Venus, whenever you're ready.
Community Education Council District 31 resolution for approval of 2022 budget. Whereas the proposed 2022 budget plan was amended and was recommended for adoption by the President Pro Tem and subsequently voted on by all council members present at our business meeting held on September the 12th, 2022. Whereas the council approved a motion to move $20 of funds from the P card line valued at $17.68 to the CEC website line valued at $24.32. The motion was approved by unanimous vote of the council members. Whereas the council members reviewed the proposed 2022 budget plan on September 12th, 2022 at our business meeting and sent the approved public proposed 2022 budget for allocation to the Senior Grants Officer Extended Use Supervisor for the New York City Department of Education. Whereas the 2022 budget plan is a living document subject to modification as deemed necessary by vote of council members. Therefore, be it resolved that the Community Education Council for District 31 finds the proposed 2022 budget adequate and sufficient for the council to perform its statutory functions. Further resolved that the Community Education Council of District 31 approves substantially in the form presented at our September 12th business meeting, the proposed 2022 business plan and budget. And finally resolved that by unanimous vote on September 12th, 2022, the Community Education Council District 31 adopts the proposed 2022 budget plan.
Venus, thank you so much. In reading that document, I just want to make note that we'd have to amend the document to say that it was recommended for adoption by the current president and that the council members present at our calendar meeting held on September 12th, 2022. If we could
That's why I
take.
had my hand raised. I'm sorry. I
Thank you
just
so-
wanted,
No, I didn't even see it.
I
Aaron.
caught that.
So if we can amend the document and if we could just take a roll call vote on passing the amended document to show that it was recommended for adoption by the president and voted on at our calendar meeting, we can go forward. Jimmy, could you just take a roll call vote on the amended document?
Certainly. Aaron Bogad,
Aaron Bogad, yes, as corrected and amended.
Lucia Catarla Boylan,
Vote yes, as amended and corrected.
Frank Marino,
I vote yes for amended and corrected.
Venus Sang,
Yes, as amended and corrected.
Teresa Sorelli,
Yes, as amended and corrected.
Daniela Caputo,
Yes, as amended and corrected.
Jimmy Desiderato, yes, as amended and corrected. Sarah Blass,
Yes, as amended and corrected.
thank you. And Chantel Cabrera,
Yes, as amended and corrected.
thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Our budget unanimously passes, as does our resolution for approval. Thank you guys so, so much. And now, finally, Dr. Wilson, we turn it over to you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome and good evening. Congratulations to everyone. Aaron, a heartfelt thanks for the 4 years I've been working with you. It's always been a pleasure, but it's not goodbye. It's so long. And you have me on speed dial anyway. I'm sure we'll be talking. But thank you so much for your service. And to our new elected officials, thank you and congratulations. And I look forward to working with you as well. I look forward to honest feedback and pushing us to speak what's in the best interest of children. And thank you for your grace and just all that you do, sacrifice of your personal time to support the students, staff, and families of District 31. So I don't have any really planned presentation. I just want to do some introductions for you. You may have heard some things going on, and I just wanted to confirm it for you, all the great things happening in District 31. So as you know, with our new mayor and chancellor, they had transparency where they wanted parents involved in the decision-making. So after participating in 2 town halls, I am proud to say that I was reappointed as your proud superintendent to humbly serve District 31. And while others were complaining, I actually kind of liked it. Maybe I'm a little weird, but I think it's important for parents to have a say in smaller districts and other, suburban areas. The parent body does have a lot of say in what happens, and I work in service of you. So it was a great opportunity to hear what's on people's hearts and minds, and the work is only just beginning for us. I just wanted to take that time to say that. So there are some changes that also comes with this new administration, where there was a lot of lifting and shifting. And for parents, you may not understand what that means, but it means that they reallocated resources to make sure that people landed in the best spot they can be to support districts, schools, principals, and families. One of the major changes is that I am proud to introduce, I'm not sure if she's on tonight, but Christine Laughlin has returned to Staten Island, a native Staten Islander. Her parents live here. Roots in Staten Island. She's now our executive director of student services and operations. I had the pleasure of working with Christine. We were deputies together and we worked in the same office. And it's just a delight to have her back here. She just hit the ground running. She had an appointment. So I don't think she's on, right, Ms. Chavez? I don't think Christine is on, but she wanted me to. She wanted me to send her well wishes and just her appreciation to the parent body. So I know you, if you don't know her, you'll get to know her and she'll be with us moving forward. Some other changes. During the time of transition, we thought about, we need, my team is awesome. So we have Stacy, we have Jessica, so there's 2 Christines now. So when you call me, you have to make sure to differentiate which Christine L or Christine C. Christine C is amazing, so supportive. Right now, I'm only with one deputy because Dr. Dana decided to go back to D75 to be a principal. That's where her heart lies. That's where she wanted to be, and we support her, and she'll always be a friend to District 31. But Ms. Chavez is still around. I'm here if you need me. But we needed someone that was really going to help us elevate strategic partnerships, family and community engagement from a pedagogical lens. So I am pleased, and he's not here tonight, he had another commitment as well, but Lou Bruschi, former principal of IS 49, is now working on my team. So what is that going to look like? He is reinventing and creating this title because the chancellor wants us to reimagine the school system and how we operate. We really need someone that's going to prioritize family and community engagement. I had the pleasure of meeting with some of our CEC members just about a week ago. I think it was a week ago, right, Jimmy? Was it a week? I think it was a week ago. And in the listening tour, it's about giving feedback. So it's wonderful. Oh, Dr. Wilson, thank you. But it's also about what are the areas we can get better in? And one of the things that kept coming up for us was around family engagement. What does true engagement look like? So I know Principal Bruschi is going to lead that work for us, the partnering that we're doing with Dr. Karen Mapp to help elevate parent engagement in our district. Shout out to Mr. Perkins. I know Sarah did it earlier, but I'm going to shout him out again because he's going to be helping our team as well informally, because he goes way back with Lou, and parent voice and parent advocacy is something that's important to our agenda. Don't want to miss anybody, so let me look at my notes. Who else? We have 2 AIS coordinators on our team now, Miss Antoinette Thompson-Latouche and Nellis Regis Darby. And they're going to help us with those schools that are struggling to help students learn to read. The dyslexia project from the mayor, they're going to be assigned to our district to help support that. And while I know this council does not impact high schools, for some of our parents that have high schoolers, select schools did receive a coach as well to support them with that. So more information will be forthcoming about that, but I just want to welcome them to the team. Who else? So 2 old friends that are not strangers to you, but I want to reintroduce them. They are Principal Brandon Shaw from PS 56. Brandon, are you on? I don't know, he has a new baby.
I'm on. Thank you.
It is my pride and my joy to reintroduce you to now the appointed principal of PS 56.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you all. Appreciate it.
How's the baby?
Thank you. The baby's good. Upstairs, probably with my wife waiting for me, but that's okay.
Awesome.
Thank you, though.
Well, we're not going to keep you much longer, but I just wanted the council and our public to know that he is official now. We've gone through the C30 process and he's now official. Equally just as excited. Thank you, Principal Shaw, for all you're doing.
Thank you.
We have Principal Jill Passantino. Are you on?
Good evening.
See, dedicated people. I text them at 6 o'clock and they're on. Yes. So after a long time and some little hiccups in the road, I am so honored to also represent to you the now appointed principal of IS2, Miss Jill Passantino.
Thank you.
Anything you want to share? Like now?
We're off to a great start. Our building's very purple and our kids are very happy.
I love seeing the things on Twitter
Yeah.
with you and Brandon. You guys just, give me a run for my money, but it's so exciting. Thank you for your leadership. I haven't been this year to you, Jill, but I went to visit Brandon, and just, the work that you're doing, I forget sometimes that you're new principals, but continued success. And I just want to reintroduce you to the community again. Congratulations on your appointment.
Thank
We
you.
now have our interim acting. So I've been very busy since I last saw you, everyone. We have some more additions to the family, starting with our newest principal, the lovely Sophie Scarmadella retired. We'll miss her. She was such a firecracker, but it was her time. This is the next chapter in her life. So Sophie retired, and just before she made the announcement, I believe in sustaining the legacy of principals. I wanted to make sure that she's comfortable with whatever decision. So yes, hiring principals is in my charge, but I want the principals that are outgoing to know that I do listen and I care, and I'm turning over their baby, so to speak, to capable hands. I want to welcome Mary Jacob Alex. I'm not sure if she's on, but she's our newest principal at PS 65.
I'm here. Hi, Dr. Wilson. Hi, everyone.
Congratulations. So I know you had your popsicles with the principal, you had all your exciting events, but welcome to the D31 family. Do you want to share anything with our parents and the public?
Thank you, everyone. Good evening. Nope, we've had a smooth start. Great. Every staff has been welcoming. The children are happy, and I look forward to working with the families at PS 65. Thank you.
Awesome. So we'll go through the C30 process, and where we'll have parent and teacher, UFT, our collective bargaining units have input, and then we'll select the finalists. But for right now, thank you so much for what you're doing. I came to visit, and it was like you were there all year. So wishing you a wonderful school year and best of luck. Two other friends that we have that when you last saw them, they were only project directors, and now they've been elevated to interim acting principals as well. And for each of these candidates I'm mentioning, they are interim acting until we go through the chancellor's regs C30 process, which is a formal process to make sure that we have input from all stakeholders before an appointed principal is selected. So the principal of the Young Women's Leadership School, Miss Aisha Shepard, who was unable to join us today, she's now official. And also Mr. Kamor Eliakun, the principal of Wales, PS 84. Kamora, are you on?
Of course, I'm on. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Wilson, for your leadership and guidance. I know this has been a process, but I'm finally here. Got to see my kindergarten babies, and we're ready for this journey.
So awesome. So welcome to all of our newbies. You'll get to know them. If you haven't downloaded our app, I'm still pressing with the app. And I was like, would you guys stop with the app? No, I'm not stopping with the app. We're going to take the app to a whole nother level for interaction and for parent engagement. I don't want you to ever say you don't know something is happening. I want you to know when the CEC meetings are happening. I want you to know when there's a survey, when there's a special event going on. So while we are 73 schools strong, one island, one district. Just remember that. And lastly, Jessica is helping me plan for living room chats. I believe the first one is coming up September 21st at 6 p.m. So stay tuned for some exciting stuff. If you've missed one, you need to come to this one because it's going to be something fun. So I believe, Christine, do I have any other announcements? Anything you want to share, Christine?
No, I just wanted to say welcome back, everyone. I'm really excited for this school year. And I thank Aaron for your service. And Lucia, I know we're going to continue to do great things this year. So thank you so much.
Christine.
Bye.
Thank you, Christine.
She has fans over here. So, Madam President, thank you so much. That will conclude my report. I just look forward. Okay, yes. Okay. Yeah, they're blowing kisses now.
I love them. Thank you so much, Dr.
Oh,
Dr. Wilson.
yes. Thank you. One important, I'm so sorry. The new interactive principal at IS 49. Someone just put it in the chat. Miss Natalie Lawrence. How can I forget? Oh my God, her first day on the job. It was just like a beautiful, beautiful space at the Dreyfus campus. Yes, if I mention Lou, I have to mention who's in his place. Thank you, Ms. McMillan. So Miss Natalie Lawrence served as the AP at Eagle Academy. She's no stranger to Dreyfus. She worked there for 10 years. This all happened very quickly as we're restructuring and reimagining the school experience. I went to visit the day before school started and the first day of school. She is doing the work. The kids are transitioning, the adults are transitioning. Miss Lawrence, are you on? She may not be on, but.
Miss Lawrence.
Yes, I'm on. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for that. I appreciate it.
So anything you want to share with the community or CEC?
No, I'm just looking forward to putting in that good work. That's all. And
Awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You hit the ground running. I'm sorry, she wasn't on my note sheet, so I'm so sorry, but thank you, Cheryl, for keeping me honest. So yes, that rounds out now, Madam President. That really
I just wanted to mention really quickly, IS7 looks beautiful, by the way. IS49, excuse me, looks beautiful.
Oh, you went there?
Is, yeah, I've seen all the pictures on Instagram. It is stunning. The work is beautiful, and it looks like such a revitalized and gorgeous space. So they should be really proud of what's happening there.
That is so awesome. And thank you so much, Madam President, for joining us with the Chancellor. It was amazing to have you. And I loved how you color coordinated those pictures. I'm still smiling. It was wonderful. So that concludes my report. I look forward to this school year. And remember, reach out if you have any questions. Stacy Magnus, Jessica Rivera on the team, and Christine and I are here to serve you. Whatever you need, let us know. And if we can't solve it, we'll try to find someone to call to help resolve it for you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Superintendent Dr. Wilson, and congratulations again to all our new principals and to all our acting interns. We look forward to seeing what your future in the school year holds. If we could move forward, I'd like to talk about our committee reports. Currently, our committees have not yet had the chance to meet, so there are no actual committee reports at this time. So if it's okay, I would love to move to public speaking. Aaron, do we have anybody that pre-registered that's on the list for public speaking?
We do.
Great.
First one on the list, Laura Cavallari. Is Laura on?
Looking for her.
Don't see her.
I do not see her either. So we can move on to the next speaker and then come back to her in the event that she rejoins us.
Okay. We have Janine Cintron.
Hi, yes, I'm here.
Hi, Janine.
Hi. Okay, so my name is Janine Cintron. I'm the deputy editor for New York Family and Staten Island Parent Magazine. So I just wanted to take a minute to invite you all to a series of free parenting webinars that we're hosting called Parent TED Talks. The series kicks off on September 20th with a talk called Wired and Tired, Screen Time and Behavior Disturbance in Children. In the talk, we have a child psychiatrist, which is coming on. She'll discuss the negative impacts of screens on children's brains and her method for reversing these effects. We also have a couple of other upcoming talks, including how to talk to your kids about race at home and in the classroom, how ADHD can move from disability to ability, media literacy for the digital age, and more to help you focus on your parenting journey. And there's a whole bunch more of these exact talks. So it's free, it's quick to sign up. You'll get access to all 12 online talks as soon as you can go to newyorkfamily.com, or you can email Rosalia at newyorkfamily.com for the registration link, which will give you, again, access to all 12 online talks. You'll get an email just as a reminder as every talk is coming up. And once you register, you can see a list of all the different talks that we have coming up, and look forward to seeing you guys there.
Thank you so much for sharing that information with us. If you wouldn't mind, you can drop in the chat some information for parents so they can click and sign up if that's something that they would like to participate in. It sounds amazing.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me, guys.
Thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate it.
Bye.
Anyone
And
else
our
signed up for
next,
public speaking?
yes, our next speaker. And if I pronounce your name wrong, I really do apologize. Amani Abulkir.
Yes, hi everyone. Yes,
Yeah.
my last name is a long name, is Abulkir. Yes, you're on the right track. I'm gonna show you right here. Okay. Yes, hi everyone. Thank you. This is my first time attending this meeting. I am the benefit counselor. Yeah. I am the benefit counselor, also outreach specialist for Cindy New York Connect. And basically what we do is we are free services, resources for individuals with disability with child with special needs. And we often help them out within the parents who need help with the SSI and SSD, SNAP benefits, also situation of looking for after school program for the special needs. We send them like to referral to different agencies that can help with them as well. And I'm gonna put on my chat, on my email, it's in the direct phone number. And my office is in Chatsey on 4th floor. This is on base 56 Bay Street on the 4th floor. If any parent wants to stop by an office, any situation with the child with special needs, you can like speak to me directly. So thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming and sharing that very important information with the community. We really appreciate you coming by.
You're very welcome. Have a good
Okay, and our next speaker is Valentina Bishchuk. Did I get that correct? Valentina?
Yes, hi. Hi,
Hi.
everyone.
Valentina, we can hear you. I don't know if you can hear us. And I don't know if you want to share.
Yes.
Valentina, you have 3 minutes.
Are you there?
Yes. Hi, everybody. My name is Valentina. I work for New York Public Library, St. George Public Library in Staten Island. And I would like to announce good news that St. George Public Library is back to business. We are open as of July 1st, and we are running our fall semester classes that start in October. So actually this week, September 15th, Thursday, and next week, Thursday, September 22nd, we're running information sessions. So if you are in looking for any adult English education classes. So these are the classes for adults. They must be 18 and above and not enrolled in any GED classes. The classes are for free. We have online and in-person classes, Monday through Thursday and Saturday. So here is the phone number for the St. George Public Library Center. Once again, the classes are for free. So this Thursday and next Thursday, we have information sessions at 12 and 6 p.m. And this is the phone number. I'm going to put it in the chat. If you have any recent refugees from Ukraine or Eastern Europe coming up, and we provide a lot of other community and case management services, but mostly adult English as a second language classes. And also there are classes in Manhattan if you have some parents interested in the other libraries. So this is the information for the information sessions at other locations in Manhattan. And more information can be found at our website, newyorkpubliclibrary.org/English. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for sharing that information. We are so grateful you came, especially with the recent influx of refugees into New York City. We really appreciate you taking the time to share that information about English language learners with us. It's really great. Thank you so much. So excited to have the library back.
Yes, and we have classes at Duncan Hills and St. George. We are opening more classes at New Dorp location from November.
Wonderful. If you can again drop that information in the chat for everybody, that would be so wonderful.
Thank you.
And do we have other public speakers signed up?
Yes, the last one that I have is Louise Lynch Madrigal. Louise, are you on?
I don't see her, Erin.
Yeah, I don't either. Okay, let's go back to Laura Cavalieri. Is she on? No, I don't
No.
see her either. Okay, that's all that I have.
Wonderful. Thank you
My
so
list.
much. Okay. No one signed up for public speaking on our Google Doc, so we're all set there. I just wanted to take a quick moment, if it's okay with everybody, just to acknowledge some people who've come to our meeting specifically. We have Javon Purnell from Representative Camilla Hanks' office. Marie Rodriguez, our UFT parent representative, is here. Laura Timoney from the Department of Education of Direction at Borough President Vito Fosella's office is here. And of course, Donald DeRosa from the SI rep for the NYC Comptroller's office is here as well. If you guys would, if anybody would like just to say a few words, please feel free to raise your hand and we'll call on you. If you'd like to speak to the community or just even drop your information in the chat so community members can reach out to you, we'd be happy to have that as well. Thank you guys so much for coming to our meeting tonight. Laura Timoney has her hand raised. Laura, go right ahead.
So just wanted to say a couple of things. One, welcome to Daniela, who it's wonderful when we actually have parents like all of you that want to continue to volunteer and stay involved. So thank you for being willing to serve along with Aaron and the other members of Community Education Council 31. Welcome. Also, just to reiterate two things, safety continues to be a huge priority for the borough president in schools, outside of schools, and really we've been working well with the district. You know, how do we innovate? How do we come up with different ways of solving problems? So it's been great working with them, and we're going to continue to do that throughout the school year and beyond. And finally, I just want to put out there, I'm thrilled about Lou Bruschi. I'm thrilled about community engagement. And I just want to put it out there. I know the borough president wrote directly to the DOE as well. Just really being able to welcome all parents back into the school, regardless if they're vaccinated or unvaccinated. We really do need all of our parents, and it just seems like maybe it's time to relax that. I know this does not reside at the district level, but just something to put out there that just, you know, welcoming parents back. So that's it. We're here. I'll put my email in the chat if anybody needs anything. I know I get, you know, busing concerns and a whole lot of other things. Whatever you need, we're here. And if not, we can point you in the right direction. So feel free to reach out.
Thank you so much, Laura. Just addressing some questions in the chat. So Lisa, please, by all means, if you have any concerns at all about any issues at school, including CRT, social issues, please feel free to reach out to us at www.cec31.schools.nyc.gov. With any of your concerns, we'll be able to address you and point you to the liaison on our council that is directly related to the schools that your children attend. And again, Dr. Wilson, someone had a question in the chat about where to find pictures from the Borough Art Show. So if someone from your team would be able just to drop that into the chat, that would be great.
Well, could they send their email address in case I can't get it that quickly, if you wouldn't mind? I just saw it. Yeah, we'll be happy.
Absolutely. I'm going to drop in the chat just one more time really quickly our feedback form. Please feel free to fill out that Google form and let us know if there's a way to reach you and the issues that you have. We'd be happy to share that information with the district, including the one about our borough arts question. And let me just make sure there's no one else from our offices where we look good. Well, I can't believe it, but we're finally here, the ending of our very first meeting of the year. We look forward to serving you all. I'm so grateful for everyone who came tonight to share their information. And I just want to let everybody know that the CEC is working on creating a resource guide. Any of the information that was shared this evening will be available on our website. Again, you can check that out at www.cec31.org. And I think that is it. I can't believe it. We're here. I just love a motion. If anyone could have a motion to adjourn, I would really appreciate it.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Thank you. And do I have a second for that motion?
I second that motion.
Well, then, with a fond farewell to everyone and an excited chance to meet you all tonight, I hope you'll return for our meetings. Please stay tuned to know whether they will be in person or hybrid or all remote for next month. So we look forward to reaching out with our community and sharing that information. I'm so privileged and honored to be sharing the table with these amazing parent advocates that you see before you. We look forward to serving you this year. Thank you to Dr. Wilson and her district staff for participating tonight in our meeting. As always, do not forget to download your app. It is so, so important. All your school information is located there. That information, again, is in our chat and is on our website. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Have a wonderful, wonderful start to your school year. We look forward to seeing you all in October, and I bid you all a fond good night. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody. Always good to see you guys.
Oh, it's good to see all of you too.